And welcome back. We're gonna watch some more cutscenes. We're gonna have a boss fight eventually, but there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. And probably a blitzball game. No, not in this one. But before I move on any further, start the timer, Reiko! If you could just stop fucking up, that'd be grand. Handle things like a professional. You've heard of those in storybooks and songs.
I'm sorry. Please let me through.
Okay, got the timer started.
Hey, let's go.
Just in time to watch some more cutscenes.
You're really famous.
And yet, her temple did not get a statue of her father for 10 years. Starting to see my problem.
I hope we don't get separated.
Yuna!
Huh? Hmm? What was that?
In Xanarkin, we do this to cheer on Blitz players.
Well, you've never heard a whistle before?
You try it too. Put your fingers in your mouth like this.
Like... this?
Not like that. This. Then you just blow.
It's a bit trickier than that. You actually have to fold your tongue up in a weird way. I never figured out how to do it.
It's not working.
It's just a lot of...
Practice.
Okay.
Use that
I
if you
get close!
separate.
But it sounds more like an
I'll come
empty,
running,
like,
okay?
seashell.
Well, guess we should just stick together then. Till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
It's not really... It's gonna be a long let's play. We're close! Hey, almost got it.
Whoa!
Can't do it.
This is a pretty big town.
Luca is the second largest city in Spira.
I thought every town was little. You know, like Besaid and Killico.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that.
Also, Besaid and
Because when a
Besaid and
lot of
Killica
people
aren't really
start
considered
together-
towns. Not the dictionary version.
Sin?
Hmm.
What about Luca? It's safe here?
It's not any different, but the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They protect the stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have. Spira's a little short on fun these days.
Whoa. Talk about pressure.
That's right. Is Xanarkand like this too?
Well, there are more buildings. All tall ones. And cramped together.
Think New York meets Philly and Venice.
They must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy?
Never been to any of those cities. Once again, only heard about them in storybooks and
What's the
songs and
front
fairy
door?
tales. And every Sony movie ever. Nothing really much to do here, we just move on.
Orin's not here.
Yeah, he would kind of stand out in this kind of crowd. Fade out into more cutscene.
Why not talk, Kimari? Not see Yenke for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yenke? Forget Biran?
Also, really good soundtrack playing in the background.
Kimari is small, Ranso. Kimari so small, can't see Yenke and Biran's faces. Kimari forget Ronso friends? We taught you much at time of Hornmoot. Biran taught Kimari to be strong, Ronso.
Maybe taught too much.
Take him on.
Dude, you had plenty of time to see that coming.
Outside, the tournament's starting, you hear?
The game.
Today, on this glorious day, players from all over Spira have assembled here.
It's pretty good frame rate for live footage.
This great contest of bravery, skill, and strength.
And a looped animation.
All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today. Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our role accordingly.
Also, holy shit, that effect in the back.
Let us sing to the glory of the winners, and applaud equally the valor of the defeated. Contestants, may heaven be with you.
I don't think that effect was in the PS2 version. I'm not sure if it could handle that. Although Baldur's Gate did have a pretty similar water effect. I just don't think there were as many layers going on. Well, I think it is the same effect, just up-resed by 1 billion.
Kamari, Yuna's gone.
You took our eyes off her for a second, you dolt! You are, by and large, the worst protagonist ever.
Where in Spira have you been?
Huh?
Yuna's been kidnapped by the Al Bhed Sykes. In exchange for her safe return, they want the Aurochs to lose.
What?
If they're only blitzball players, I doubt they'd do anything drastic. We
What?
shouldn't take
No!
chances. Let's go get her.
I'm going too. This'll be no problem. They're telling the Aurochs to throw the game, as if they needed to. I mean, how good a team can they be?
Waka said the same thing. He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna. The Al Bhed boat is in Dock 4. Let's go.
Also, as infamous as that quote is from The Happening, you should just watch the whole movie. It's very entertaining. It's just like the whole movie can be comprised in that one quote. Just, what? No. It's like, even though Mark Wahlberg isn't technically being a good actor in that movie, it's a performance worth seeing. He makes it very funny. The movie was supposed to be a comedy, I'm convinced. Anyway, there's a couple of chests you can pick up here. One of them containing a okay weapon for Kamari, although it's not really not very useful for a while. Not until you know what? It's not really useful ever.
Whoa, what are they?
Ancient machina salvaged by the Al Bhed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
Because I was going to say, I think it's not even useful until the It isn't going to be useful until the Thunder Plains, but even then, it's actually counterintuitive, because that's when the Brotherhood gets the Water Strike ability, and that's when it starts to work against you. Because a lot of enemies there absorb water. Strangely enough. For this bit, you just have to kill everything. Grab some chests on the way. And boopity boop. I have a level up stored? Oops. Oh. There was a chest here the whole time! Excuse me, ignore what I said earlier about how there's no chests in this area. I totally missed that one. It's gonna be a fun thing to tread back on. It's like, it's difficult enough to address comments where it's just like, you're actually wrong when, you know, you correct yourself later in the video. This one's in a separate video entirely. Oops. Sorry, guys. Like I said, my attention span is, terrible. Like, actually this is a good time for me to tell you a story. Whenever I play BlazBlue, I don't hear the music. To this day, I have never heard a single soundtrack for BlazBlue. Because I'm so focused on the gameplay that I just tune out the music somehow. It's like, if I heard a soundtrack from BlazBlue right now, just like outside the game, I wouldn't recognize it. Except for Motorhead, because I genuinely like that one. It's just so, it's punchy. A lot of bass, I like it. It's quite nice. Kimari, you're getting fucked up, dude. If I have to throw a potion on you, I'm gonna be very disappointed. You know what? Throw a haste. Throw a potion on Kimari. Just... I don't trust you, Kimari. That's the thing. Shit! Like I said! Don't pay attention. I might be getting tired. I have been at this like all day.
What's up with these guys?
So, or I could just be an idiot. All of these are possibilities. Point is, I wasted the opportunity for a haste in the boss fight coming up. Maybe it's time I use that ether that I talked about earlier. Embarrassing.
The Albed were expecting us.
Clearly. Now, seeing the haste animation followed up immediately by a non-haste animation is kind of funny. It's like, oh, this supposed to fast forward, and then all of a sudden it's just like, we're going to slash you. And then cutscene afterward with non-haste animation, just like, who hit the slow button? Who hit the frame by frame? What's going on?
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks.
I don't think that's the proper time. Because I've been going for 10 minutes.
But the referee doesn't call the foul. Waka's taking a real beating out there.
Someone paid him off. Also, my jaw just popped.
Still in there.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's go.
My goal is to at least X button. No, don't need it. Is to at least get the Blitzball game over with before calling it for the night. I'm hoping I make that far. I need to save. Hey, I didn't have to use the ether. Nice. I forgot the save point was there.
Let's go.
I'm still a bonehead, rest assured. You needn't worry about that. Riku is a dum-dum. Probably should call it a night after getting the Blitzball game over with. Just a couple more video. Boys, please come back to me. It's like I need you at work bad enough, but I need you now. And this boss fight is, basically,
Hey, we can use this crane.
just do what Tita says. Just haste Lulu to charge up the machine. Otherwise, you're in for a very long fight. And block with Kamari, because if you try to attack the oblitzerator before getting the crane operated and using the crane, it's bad news bears. He's going to counterattack with either blind ball or silence ball, depending on what you hit him with. And then trigger command, use crane, and then fight's over. Because now he can never attack you. Just a very long animation. I feel bad for the guy. You basically took off his head. Ow. You know what? I may as well extract ability. What? That's bullshit. Yay, I beat the boss. It was so hard. Such difficult. Much try. Get even more cutscene. Not much of a let's play, it's more of a let's watch. Might as well retitle the videos. Ooh, an elixir and a metal ring. That'll come in handy.
I hope you hurt them.
A little. What is
Also, not that it's reflected well in the gameplay, but in the context of the story, apparently Yuna can fight, much like Riku.
They took me on their ship. They even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship. But it's not.
It's just the same model.
I wonder if they're all gone.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
I don't
Except the
know.
one Titus was on
They
had
were
like a
all speaking
tent.
that Al-Bed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Al-Bed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes.
So
Sid
how
is my
far
mother's
out to
brother.
sea did you guys get?
He became distant after my mother married.
I just realized there's nothing on the horizon.
But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
How long did that battle take in real time?
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage.
And who's honking the
Thing
horn?
about Waka, he never had much love for the Al-Bed.
Whoa!
Clearly.
I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
The game!
Oh,
Titus, you gotta pee, dude? It's the signal! Launch the trebuchets!
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive. A long pass from Letty. It goes through.
In case it isn't obvious, there's a giant plot hole here.
He shoots.
The fact that they were apparently gone for 2 minutes, and they were that far out to sea.
Unbelievable. The Aurochs win the match 3-2.
Also the fact that they got all that shit done in 2 minutes. I love this game. I have to keep reminding you guys.
We did it! We're in the finals!
Not the most graceful win. If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
Don't reference the sequel. Spoilers. I'm just gonna assume there aren't any items here. There probably are. I don't feel like looking for them. I know there's one here. Might be two, actually. Yeah. Magic sphere and an HP sphere. That'll be useful later, I suppose. Actually... Yes! Give that to Yuna, cause... Another kind of a spoiler, there's gonna be a point where she's gonna be by herself after being taken from your party. Where this no summon, no escape from battle thing is gonna become a problem. I just thought about that. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that.
Sure you all right, Cap? The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you okay?
If you played this game before, you know what moment I'm talking about. Well, hope I have a black magic sphere by then. Get a thunder. Thunder should be fine.
Miss me?
That is assuming Lulu's unlocked Thunder by then. I should worry about that later. Stop spoiling.
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
All this because of me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The moment you find out Yuna's voice actress is Canadian. Possibly.
Bed kidnap you.
Hey, let it go, alright?
At least northern.
Don't go near Al bed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
Saying sorry, weird people. Intolerance is funny. Ugh. Even though y'all and ain't technically are not words. Where's the time? Where am I at? Where am I at? Phone, for God's sake! It's me! One more cutscene into a blitzball game. We'll be a bit... For fuck's sake! Camera! Oi. This Let's Play has turned into madness.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups.
And fun fact, we're only like an eighth of the way through the game.
All right.
I'm not even speedrunning this.
I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. I promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win.
Yeah!
Mind a bench.
I'm warming a bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Let's blitz!
Can we not, though? I don't wanna.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
I think you need a hospital, dude.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
For Captain Walker.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game.
Oh, you can kind of read that too. It's almost English. Unfortunately, we have to break here because I'm almost out of time. So, be ready for Blitzball against. Well, the part of what makes me upset is that this first round of Blitzball is designed to beat your ass into the dirt and hard. God, I hate this part of the game. So, if you're excited to see Blitzball played by a person who fucking hates it and doesn't fully understand it, look forward to part 9! Yeah? No. Part 10, actually. Oh, good. Symbolism. Alrighty, so, getting to the next part. I will see you guys in the next video. Any comments, questions, criticism, concerns, I said that backwards. Leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!